That's my dog. What's up? That's my dog. That's my dog. What's up? That's my dog. We have a charter. What's up? That's my dog. We have a charter. That's my dog. What's up? That's my dog. That's my dog. What's up? That's my dog. We have a charter. What's up? That's my dog. We have a charter. That's my dog. What's up? That's my dog.
Kendrick,
there's nothing else to do for the day, man. There's nothing else to do for the day.
If you don't get fired after seeing Shams dance like that, I don't know what will. What'll get you fired up?
There's nothing else to do for the day. There's nothing else to do for the
Cowboys?
Ain't gonna say leave.
Woo-hoo. How about them Cowboys? You want to take it?
There go my girl, Maria.
You want to take that one? How about them Cowboys?
All right.
Live at very best.
Live at very best. The Cowboys. Yes, everybody was gonna have been on Deegs Island, but I just got one thing to say, and I've said it a few times this year. But how about them Cowboys?
You ain't fired up after that picture of us.
I see he's awake now.
Yeah.
I see you're awake.
Hey, Kendrick. Hey, Kendrick. Is he there? Kendrick.
Won't waste the money. Yeah.
I didn't even bring my polo. Good thing I didn't bring my watch to polo because I didn't need it today. Hey, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Kendrick?
Yeah.
Joe Theismann, Dexter Manley, LeVar Arrington, Champ Bailey.
Hello.
Santana. Clark.
We can start it already. I'm waiting for you to start it.
Hey, you left important name off. Putting Portis from jail and somewhere in jail, shaking his head.
Why we gotta bring up Clinton Portis?
Hey man, he said,
Doug Williams is still upset. The Gremlin ain't even got the G on their helmet.
Yeah.
Hey, Walt, he's shaking his head because he didn't get the green jello the day and he's watching football team. Well, Commanders, what the hell you want to call them long?
Boy, Clint Portis is somewhere locked up saying I ran for all them yards. And did all this, y'all to go out there and lose to them Dallas Cowboys like that. Why should I be ashamed of that? Black uniforms in Washington steal trash. I don't know. I think that was kind of fire.
Hold on. Read down.
Red uniform. That's actually the one I got. The polo.
Hey.
Different names, still trash. You just waste the paper.
I always bring that because the Dallas Cowboys. We got Pops in already. Running game needs a whole lot of work. Washington defense has help. What's out today? We can't. No, Pop. We called them back. They don't count. If they're not on the record, we don't count them. They count them. That's how it works. Jordan Lewis may not get his job back.
hey, that rookie, what's it? Bland?
Yeah.
Bland has played lights out. He played lights out.
Oh, this for you, Sam.
Yeah, it was a good second half.
I told you. Listen, Kendrick.
A pig, a chicken, a cow don't have a chance. Hey, are you still an Eagles fan or are you coming back to Cowboys?
Hey, Sam. 4.
Oh, okay. 4 now. Okay. Hey, Kendrick.
Yeah.
So what happened out there today, man? The Cowboys went out there and took care of work second half. I want to let you know in the fourth quarter, it's not rush hour anymore. It's either hashtag Cooper Clutch or hashtag Cooper Clutch Hour. That's when he scores his touchdown. That's when he goes to work in the fourth quarter.
Hey, man,
it's kind of like Tim Tebow-esque.
Guess so. Hey man, he led the team on that touchdown drive to blow the game open. Washington's trash. But good game. They stopped the run in the second half, like I predicted. I did predict they wouldn't score a point. They scored a field goal, so I was wrong on that. But they came out and did what a good football team is supposed to do, especially on the defensive end. They put their foot on his throat and didn't let up on it. Carson Wentz was under pressure, under duress all game. Listen, Trevon Diggs, if you don't know, now you know, is a top 3 corner, man. He's a top 3 corner.
Glory.
He had Washington receivers blanket up all day.
Is anybody watching Geno Smith put up 48 points today? And it's now 48-44 with the
Jared Goff has put up 44.
Yeah, and Jared Goff put up 44 points.
It's fair time, so get one corn dog. I'm not gonna say I eat corny dogs.
Hey, I gotta get a Fletcher's one. Fletcher's corn dogs is good.
Let me pull up these highlights here. I think I put the stream key out. We put the stream key out for anybody want to join the show and talk Cowboys with us. So I guess she had to finally get that booty call she needed.
You say that because I like 12 o'clock games? You say that in front of my dad?
Hey, Mr. Noel, you make sure you call your daughter when she leave Best Barbecue this afternoon. You make sure.
That's why you froze. So just because I like 12 o'clock games to get our games out early and out the way, you got to do something with a booty call. You got to be ashamed of
yourself.
You tell me,
you got to be ashamed of yourself, Peter.
I don't know.
I'd be ashamed of yourself.
Nobody else is down there like 12 o'clock games. Ain't nothing.
Hey, I'll be at home. You better ask my parents. I'll be at home. I don't go nowhere.
Ain't nothing out there patrol, Jim. You don't even need to be out there.
And what did we just see on the top of the show? They're my dogs. They're my dogs. You somewhere that time, wasn't you?
Oh, I wasn't at home. I was at the Chris Brown concert for that.
Exactly. Let's see them highlights, man. Let's see them highlights.
So, Kendrick, did you see? My guy CeeDee Lamb was the guy to watch for, and today he delivered again.
Yeah, man. What do you have? 8 for 97, a touchdown. Still didn't get that 100-yard mark, but consistency, a good game.
Gotta let that go, man.
And
gotta let that go.
I'm just saying, man. You know the great ones get a $120 on average. I'm just saying. He'll get there.
I'm looking at the stats. The stats for today's game, fresh.
Talk about it.
He spread the ball around, and let's put this one up because I do want to say, I want to say, you know, the Eagles really did get lucky today, you know, but that's neither here nor there. Either here nor there right now. But let's look at the receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb has 97. Noah Brown has 61.
There was a play from Noah Brown right there.
Zeke had 32.
Yeah.
Michael Gallup had 2 pass interference calls on Michael Gallup that set up the offense in great position. It's like when you have Michael Gallup on the field, it opens up the pass game more, it seems like. CeeDee wasn't getting doubled the entire game. He didn't have that single high safety covering him, coming over to help out the DB today. So it looks like
Diggs interception right there.
Yeah. Who's that corner for Washington? William Jackson. Yeah, man, you call him toasting because he was getting toasted all game. He's committing penalties left and right.
Look at this play right here. This cool rush hour to Michael Gallup, end zone, back. That was this guy you wanted to watch for today, Michael Gallup, right there.
Yeah. MG13.
I think it was an overall good team win, and my dad didn't lie. Dalton Schultz was awful today.
Oh yeah.
And he had nerve. You know what, guys? If you didn't know, Dalton Schultz is Walt's guy. He lobbied for.
Oh yeah.
Schultz was so bad today.
I think they took him off the field.
Yeah, they took him off the field. It was bad, y'all. But have you seen? No. Nobody has seen him. Nobody.
He's waiting on Dak to come back. Cooper Rush don't know how to throw him the football.
Just
He
like-
know how to throw CeeDee Lamb. He knows how to throw CeeDee Lamb the football, but he can't throw TE1 the football.
Is that the lie you coming up with now?
Yeah, that's what it is. He don't know how to throw the football.
Okay.
Man, a good win.
Let me guess. Be ashamed of myself. I already know.
You lobbied for this man sitting out. Lobbied for this man to sit out and get TE1
just
money.
wait.
And the man can't even.
He wasn't a stat. He wasn't.
Tony Pollard can't block, and y'all want him on it. Y'all want him on.
Oh yeah,
That's
Tony Pollard lovers. Look at Tony Pollard. Look at the numbers he today. Awful. That's all I got. Awful. He had maybe. No, Dak will not have the same chemistry. That's Tony Pollard had a whopping 6 yards a carry and 2 yards catching. So that's 8 yards in total on 9 touches.
Well, Sham, that's 8 more yards than Dalton Schultz had.
Say that again.
That's 8 more yards than Dalton Schultz had. Who had no catches for no yards. But he had 2 penalties. No, he wasn't a stat sheet for 2 penalties. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Walter?
Listen. Yes, it's right. It's right. You know, nothing, man. I can't even defend my guy.
Hey, that
Michael Gallup been gone for 6 or 7 games. Michael Gallup been gone for 6 or 7 and come back and score a touchdown. TE1 been gone for 1 and can't even give me nothing.
Hey, Walt.
Well, hold on. Wait, hold on. If it wasn't for Dalton Schultz on that CeeDee Lamb touchdown, CeeDee Lamb wouldn't have got that touchdown. If it wasn't for Dalton Schultz.
Here you go. Here you go.
What did he do?
Hey, Walt.
What he do?
Hey, Walt. That money going. That money going like a snack at a strip club.
Take the strip club. That's all I got to say.
Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves up here.
Let's be honest. Dak puts up 40 plus on this Commanders team. Their defensive line was decent, and maybe it was only 2, but our offensive line has to get better as well, and that'll be game.
Yeah.
Okay, for the watch, yes.
That'll be game.
I
believe our offensive line has to do better. I don't know what Joe Philbin is doing with the rotating of Peters and McGovern in and out, but it's not working. You got to stick with somebody and get some continuity with the offensive line. And then you also had Zach Martin with. And this was a game that the game never got going.
Yeah, I thought that was the season when he twisted he twisted his ankle. I said, oh,
exactly that.
That's one guy can't afford to lose. But big ups to the Cowboys. They did what they had to do. They got a win. Tough one next week though against the Rams, man. They haven't beaten the Rams. The last three appearances they haven't beaten the Rams. So it's gonna be tough. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get on that situation here in a little bit. Pops wants to know Cannon's injury. Not yet, Pop. Kendrick, your mic is muted. All right, can you hear us, Kendrick? I don't know if he can hear us.
I can hear you.
Okay, you hear us. All right, we back. We don't know what happened. I think we had bad internet connection. We back now.
Kendrick, did you say anything stupid while you was hosting the show alone?
Yeah, there was a lot of there was a lot of concern. You might have went AWOL just a few seconds ago.
I don't recall those minute and a half. I may have did something. It may have been some nudity involved. I don't know.
Now, Shams was making the point. Now we were making the point about the run game not getting started and everything like that. Listen, I know the Cowboys won today, but it was kind of a rough game today. I'm gonna be honest with you. For the Cowboys, it was kind of a rough game today.
I agree.
Couldn't get going. I mean, the defense. We got to figure out what's going on with Michael Parsons because it looked like he was holding his back the game today.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because he's carrying
so we got to figure out what's going on there.
When you carrying the team, you back hurt.
We got to figure out this run defense. This run defense is not good. Kendrick touched on that in the pregame show, but watching it, Antonio Gibson was gashing the Cowboys. And I think one of our issues is they know how to seal the edge, but the Cowboys take some bad angles as well. And when you get to taking those bad angles, you give up so many more yards than what is expected. But our DBs and our outside linebackers, they're not hitting the gap correctly or hitting the hole.
And guess what, Sham?
Yeah, we'll see what the Rams do.
And guess what, Sham? The next two opponents run the football well. The Rams run the football well. The Eagles, that's what they do is run the football. So let's shoot it up.
Yeah, you're right. And we got a handful the next week. We have 4. And if Cowboys take it to the next level, you have to go win at least one of the 2 next games. I don't have us winning both, but hey, I didn't have us being undefeated with Cooper Rush, so I couldn't be wrong. I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong. At the same time, okay, we gotta win one of the other ones.
Ye a little fake.
Oh wait! This says this coming from the the new Eagles fan himself. Ye a little fake.
Ye a little fake. I knew it all along, guys. I just messing with y'all. I knew they finna go 3-0.
Oh yeah, now the Cowboys.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm just doing like you do front run every what up?
Those chip blocks are outside Kentucky. Yeah, I don't know if it's his back or what.
Something ever since he been sick.
Yeah, like he looked sick on the sideline today. Like when he was sitting over there and they were checking on him, he looked sick.
Overusing him.
We got monkeypox.
No, I mean,
yeah.
He wants to be in on every play. That's him who wants to be in on every play, though.
Hey, man, I
that's for him, if anything.
It looked like he almost about to.
That for you. Trevor Diggs leads the NFL in pass breakups and has 2 interceptions this year. I'm a long way from apparently somebody who gave up over 1,000 yards last year, and nobody can prove those 1,000 yards to me. Nobody could.
Yeah, he's top three.
You know what? He Rams. It'll be fun to have guard Cooper.
I think I might know that to the question, but I don't think I do know the answer to that question. Who's going to guard Cooper? The question is, who's going to guard CeeDee Lamb this week is the question.
You're right.
Fly Eagles fly. Oh, my God. Oh, another Eagles fan.
Somebody asked, they didn't get to watch the game. Did they got a vanilla offense? I'm not saying it was vanilla. For the simple fact, the run game is the only thing that didn't work. Play action was working. And Rush was slanging that thing. He slung it. He saw anybody with a smidgen could be open. He slung it down the field. And luckily, Washington DBs was biting on it and that one he got his entire face mask and turned him around. So it was a good thing he first recognized all up and getting a PI call.
That look like Kendrick switching views now.
Yeah.
Well, listen, the offense is not gonna run great until Dak Prescott's back off, and let's be real.
Okay, Lamar kicked 5 field goals, but let's not act like Brett Maher didn't miss one today.
He didn't miss it. It was blocked.
It was blocked, bro.
It was blocked.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was blocked.
Who do we put it on? To them, a lot of defense look good. Oh, so are we saying he was that bad, or Cowboy? I mean,
I'm taking Diggs over, man. This is good. Anthony Brown is who we got a problem. Anthony Brown is just Anthony Brown. There was one game he turned around. What is he doing? What is Anthony Brown doing?
So let me see. Should Dak Prescott come back next week? Because I
don't. Nope. He's still winning.
No, I don't think he should come back and lose.
Yep, he's still winning.
I don't think that's going to lose.
Because the first thing you do if you throw him in against the Rams and they lose or it looks bad, then that's all you got to hear all week. Oh well, Cooper Rush he was managing the team. So and then we come back, we start losing. We put Dak in and we lose again. It does no good until Cooper Rush lose. Cooper Rush will run the show.
Think about and look at if your quarterback is healthy. We don't know how healthy he is. We don't know who gives you the rare if both are completely healthy.
It's Dak, but Cooper should still be running the team, because they're still winning. I don't like replacing guys when they're successful, just because the fact of he's got confidence, he's got a rapport with the rest of the team, and I don't like switching things up like that. Yeah, Dak's the better quarterback, but it's just my opinion. Until you lose, then I don't see no reason of changing anything that's going on. You're in a good group here.
So Kidder, just continuously to start that you come back week 19.
Week 19, the season over with.
Yeah, that's what he told me funny.
I think I agree. Wentz is notoriously bad. Dak should sit unto the Eagles. I mean, I agree. That's a late night game.
Oh, don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Cooper Clutch, bring that week 19. Wow. Week 19.
And then my dad also brought up the point that you said, Kendrick, maybe even do it after the week.
That's what I said. You do bye week. I wait till the bye week.
Yeah, you don't do that. The hand is still swollen. Listen, the man broke a bone in the hot part of his thumb. I've had a broken thumb before. It took me at least about 2 months for it to heal. So the fact of the matter, he's gonna bring it back, maybe about after 3 weeks. I don't see that happen. He's got to learn how to grip the football, have strength in his hand again to be able to grip the football. Because your grip and your actually comes with the back of your thumb. If that's not working, then there's no reason of putting them back in there.
Because let's look at it this way. Hypothetically, if we go out and lose to the Rams, lose to the Eagles, we're still at 500.
Yeah.
With only one division loss.
Yeah. Listen, guys.
The season fell.
Yeah.
What are you ready to say? Because it sounds like it's about to be respect.
Listen, you're not gonna win this division anyway. Okay, I'm already giving that up. That's going to the Eagles. You're just trying to get in the tournament. You're just trying to get in the tournament. So even if Cooper Rush loses next week, you don't put Dak in there against the Eagles. If he loses back-to-back games, relax. Just like Aaron Rodgers say, just relax. The money's gonna be down the road when this team gets back fully healthy. Let Cooper Rush manage it for the next 2 weeks, and then you bring Dak back.
Bring them back after the bye versus the Packers.
Exactly.
Is that game in Lambeau? Or is it here?
It's in Lambeau. It's in Lambeau.
I think it's in Lambeau. So I'm okay with keeping Dak out to the bye week. But then here's also, what if Cooper Rush goes out and beat the Rams and the Eagles?
Okay, you still wait till Dak is 100% healthy to bring him back.
I don't care if he's 100% healthy or when he say 100%. You keep that train rolling. You don't break momentum. Then you got momentum.
Jerry, you know how Jerry is.
Yeah, Jerry loved Tony Romo too.
Jerry's the one who stirred all this up to begin with anyway.
Yes.
He really is the one who stirred all this up. Nobody
Are you doubting your Yoda, your reason for existing, Jerry Jones?
Listen, my guy Jerry knows what he's doing. All he should is fire these guys up to go out there and win these games.
Okay.
When he said what he said, he wanted Rush to go out there and defeat the New York Football. That's why he said what he said. He wanted to motivate him. He wanted to make him feel like he had a chance to be the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. That's why he said what he said.
Okay. Well, he get it.
That's exactly what it is. You know what else he's doing? He's firing up Dak Prescott is what he's trying to do. Let Dak Prescott know, hey, listen, you want to play on this team, you better start giving me some dubs.
Yeah, man, you especially making all this money. I ain't paying you to get hurt every week.
Hey, what did Jerry Jones tell you? I don't have time for a bad time. We don't do bad times, okay? We don't L's. You don't come to Dub City. You don't come see me in Dub City with L's. You only come see me with Dubs.
You don't have time. The man, 85 years old. He ain't got time. He's trying to win.
Right. So, and so with that being said, I just think that Dak Prescott, they just try to fire him. Listen, you know what Jerry's trying to do? He's trying to perform leadership by example is what he's trying to do. That's all it is. Leadership by example.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with it. That's all it is. Yeah.
Now, this is something I wanted to touch on. I've been touching on it since Eagles going undefeated. The defenses that the Eagles are playing, that was a beat. Kendrick. Jacksonville is still ranked very low.
Yeah.
Gave up 48 points. Vikings are not that good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Commanders. Right. So you tell me who we played. We played Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Top defense. Yeah. Bengals. Middle of the pack defense, I can say.
Yeah.
Giants. Okay, I mean, I don't know about their defense. And then today, the Commanders. My God.
Oh, my gosh. You just want to be a racist today.
God.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
I know. The Cowboys are playing much difficult defense than what the Eagles are playing. Yeah, the Eagles went down into a 14-0 hole today, and their defensive line is dogs. They forced 4 fumbles, I believe, against Trevor's Sunshine or whatever, Lawrence. Yeah, cool, whatever.
Come on, let's not be disrespectful. I call this man Sunshine.
I'm being disrespectful. I'm being disrespectful for the simple 2 weeks in advance that the Eagles play the Cowboys. They are right now chanting, "We want Dallas," and overlooking. There's a video I have in my phone. They are overlooking their opponent for next week, which is Arizona. Arizona is that sleeping team who could beat them.
They won't.
Show no
respect. They won't. They won't. The Eagles will blow them out by 28 points. We're gonna see. I've seen Arizona every game. I actually watched I'm watching them right now. They're trash. They don't have D-Hop. They trash. That's basically all it is. Listen. I'm not saying. Listen. I know what I know. Watch the Eagles have more talent. It's a more talented football team than the Dallas Cowboys. Does that mean that the most talented team always wins? No, because the Cowboys have had a lot of more talented teams, and they haven't seen a Super Bowl since I was in high school. But regardless, I looking at this Eagles football team, I just believe it's a top 3 team in the NFL. I think they got a great offensive line. Yeah, their defense gives up points, but I think they look uninterested at times also. I think they got a elite receiving core. I think Jalen Hurts finally somebody figuring him out how to throw the football. They got great running backs. They got a great tight end. They're just loaded all around. Case in point, the fact of the matter with the Cowboys is. You got to broke up. What you say again?
Freezing. I said Miles Sanders.
Yeah. Would you take Miles Sanders over Zeke?
No. No. No.
Speaking of Zeke, how do you think he did today, Kendrick?
I think he did all right for what he is. He's for what he is. He's not a.
Hold on. I don't know if I can let you get away with it. What do you mean for what he is?
I mean, he's not. Listen, he's not a 25 carry per back. He's not an every down back anymore. He's a 10 to 15 carry back, get you about 60 to 80 yards a game. He's not going to be that Zeke that used to get you 25, 30 carries for $150 or $175. He's not that kind of player anymore. For what he is, he does his job for what he is. He's in a two-back offense that runs a two-back offense now, and that's what he is.
But if that's the case, why are they still stacking the box? Because they know Zeke gives you that. He can give you that momentum. Zeke is still averaging over 4 point.
Yeah,
he's giving you over 4.8 yards carry.
Yeah, and
today it was 2.8.
Yeah, he started off hot last season, and then the average started creeping back down again. I'm not sitting
because
up
last year he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
He tore his PCL last year. He tore his PCL. But this game, he's been consistent in all the games that we've played this year. His pass blocking is better. Well, it's never been bad, but it's good. He's been passing good. Tony Pollard did absolutely crap today in the same situation. He had 6 rushes for 8 yards. One pass catch for 2 yards. Tony Pollard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
did he say hold up?
I don't know. I'm about to switch this to my hotspot.
Because it's one of those things you have to have on the field. Because anytime Pollard's on the field blocking, your quarterback's getting blown up.
And that's why he's a good running back for a two-back offense. I mean, what he doesn't do, Tony Pollard's your home run hitter. What Tony Pollard does, he does great. If you can mix them up in one running back, they'd be the best running back in the league. But both have deficiency. Both have stuff they do well. Both have deficiencies what they don't do well. That's why they complement each other. It's a great running back by committee. That's all I'm saying. It's a running back by committee, but
that's
it's not
the same thing that's going on in Cleveland.
Exactly.
I say the same thing with Cleveland, with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is the bruiser. He's still picking up, and then Kareem Hunt's coming to finish it up. It's nothing wrong with having a two-back, but it comes a problem when your offensive coordinator don't know how to use them at the same time or use them to their strength.
Oh well, that's a Kellen Moore issue then. If you're talking that way, that's a Kellen Moore issue. If anything goes,
it's been a Kellen Moore issue.
Exactly. But and like I said, I don't have anything against Zeke. I just don't think he's the same runner he used to be. And you never is. Runners have shelf lives on them. To me, the days of Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders, those days over with. If you get 5 good years out of a running back, you did great. I just didn't think even when they made the extension to Zeke, you shouldn't have did it for that much money. But they did. So they have to deal with it. I think you just my opinion, I think you should change the running back out every 5 years because it's not a premium position anymore. It's just not, in my opinion.
I think that's a universal league thing as well, because there's no running back that can give you a good 5 to 7 years consistent.
Exactly. But hey, they won.
So you said
every 5 years.
You said they should. I actually could agree with that. I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I won't fight you on that.
Yeah, every 5 years you should change out your running backs, because listen, running backs take more hits than any skill position in the league. They take more hits.
When you can't bank on that in close games.
And we have again. Yeah.
I'm going to ask Sean. The offense playing so well, and the defense not playing well.
Kendrick, we got you.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
They were really struggling offensively. They made great strides.
Okay. Good. I switched it over to my high spot.
Okay.
We should be good now. There we go. But so let's go back to Cooper Rush real quick. Hashtag rush hour. Do you feel like? Well, the question was vanilla game. Do you feel like you played a vanilla game today?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong. Vanilla game today.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I remember what I said in pregame. I don't need Cooper Rush to go out there and try to be Dak Prescott. I need him just to be a game manager. Just be Cooper Rush. Do not turn the ball over, even though he had a couple times, like Sham said, well, he almost turned the ball. He's getting closer and closer. So and a couple of interceptions got turned around because of penalties by Washington. So but as long as he's not turning the ball over, manage the game, do not try to force anything. Hey, with the defense they have, it's nothing wrong with running 3 plays and punting the football right now, because you got a defense that's unlike I tried to convince EA is a top 5 defense in the league. You can win. You can win a lot of games with that defense.
Can we win a lot of games if our running game is not that good? Because our running defense is not that good, because teams are going to catch on how bad the run defense is, and then they're going to just start running it down our throat.
I think it's an issue. I think it's an issue. Like I said, but it's an issue that can be corrected. That means you have to stack more guys up in the box. Bring an eighth man down in the box. The Cowboys love to run that 4-2-5. If that means adding another extra linebacker on your first and second downs, you might have to switch things up. It's not something that can't be corrected. I think they have the personnel. I think it's the defensive scheme they play. The reason why teams run the ball on a lot, or get success running the ball on.
I can agree, because in the second half, it seems like that if we can find, and maybe Kendrick, you can do it or I can do it, figure out the difference in rush totals this second half, because it seems like that second half, the Cowboys shut down the run game for Washington.
Yeah,
Daniel Gibson, he didn't get going in the second half, and that forced Cooper Rush to throw the ball more.
Yeah, they put an extra guy. The Cowboys put an extra guy in the box. Wilson. They put the extra guy in the box and just said, "Hey, listen, Carson Wentz, we're gonna play man on man. You want to prove you can beat us in the air." And he wasn't able to do that today. Now, playing the Rams, that may be a different issue. They got guys. You may have to keep a guy back there, because dealing with the receivers they have with Cooper, and the problems he brings. It may have to be something you have to change up, but as far as today, they made adjustments at halftime to stop the run. That's all really Washington had, but it's going to be a different story next week. You're stepping up in class the next 2 weeks.
I love it. We got the win. That's all you can ask for. You're 3-1. You're 2 games above 500. You're second in your division right now, behind the undefeated Sheagles.
Come on. Stop being disrespectful. I
do not like the Eagles at all.
Stop being disrespectful to the best team in the NFL. Stop being disrespectful. Stop being disrespectful.
Wow. Okay.
Best team in the NFL too.
Oh, who else is better?
That-
Who else? What, the Bills? The Ravens? What? They played each other, but they look god awful playing each other. Who else is better?
That's because y'all too concerned. That's y'all too concerned about Lamar Jackson getting the damn contract. That's what that problem is. That's all I keep hearing about. Lamar Jackson contract. Lamar Jackson. Oh, he's playing the best. He's the best.
You know what? Yeah. Just like that Dalton Schultz contract issue going on. Same thing, right? Right, boss? Man, worry about his contract. You know, I ain't really doing it. Just worry about his contract.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I deserve that. But at the same time, as far as that go, the best team in the NFL right now.
Best team in the NFL.
I guess I have to agree.
What Bill Parcells, you are what your record says you are.
Yeah, they're on an undefeated team. Who's playing better?
They played literally the Lions.
They don't.
The
You
Vikings,
can
the Commanders,
Shams. You can only play who's on your schedule. That's all you can play. Who's on your schedule?
I get it. I completely agree. I get it, because if this was the Cowboys, I'm up as well. I would be. We're 4-0, but it's the Eagles. Geno had over 555 yards today in total offense for the Seahawks. It's wild. Seahawks the best team in the NFL.
Okay, hold on.
I'll let you have that one. But my power rankings go like this.
3-1.
Eagles.
4 career starts. Cooper Rush now the only Dallas Cowboys quarterback to win all 4 first career starts, and we're going to hear from him at AT&T Stadium after the win.
Hold on. David Moore. Okay, this is rush hour right here.
One time you were down this game 7-6. You and the offense came back with a 75-yard drive. You kind of did the same thing in the third quarter of that Giants game. Can you talk about the drive today specifically and just this offense's ability to kind of, in the moment, to make those momentum changing?
Yeah, we had a couple key third downs there. MG catches the 3rd and 8 ball, gets us going, found some rhythm. Got a penalty, kept us alive. Those are huge. So, once we just get momentum, we just, got to stay ahead of the chains, and we can feel as an offense. We just can't beat ourselves. And, we got players everywhere. We run the ball, and that was a big drive.
Hey, Cooper, Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. Talk about MG, critical 3rd down conversion, touchdown, 2 downfield penalties committed to try to contain him. What was his impact in his first game back?
Yeah, it's exactly what you expected from him. He looked like Michael Gallup. Big-time play around the back of the end zone there, getting open. Big-time 3rd down, like I said. Drew the holding call, which, he beats the guy off the line right away. He's gone. And another PI. So, big-time player. We're really happy for him. That was, I think, big for him, just to go back out there and, I'm still Michael Gallup and can go make plays, and it's really going to help us.
Cooper, Newy Scruggs, NBC Dallas. Can you give me a sense as a quarterback what it is like having a defense that keeps you in the football game, that you don't have to immediately go and score a point, that you can take some time and not rush them?
Yeah, they're the reason we're winning. It's just plain and simple. Those guys, 10 points in the NFL is pretty impressive. And we gave them, they had really good field position all day. And our defense just kept them out of the end zone, kept getting off the field. As an offense, knowing that they have your back like that, it's huge. It's one of their messages, and they walk the walk.
Cooper Todd Archer of the ESPN. On Michael's touchdown, how quickly do you see him running away from the linebacker? Are you throwing it to a spot? Is that something you guys work on practice when you get out of the pocket like that?
Yeah, we always do the scramble drill. That's a staple, and he's caught a lot of touchdowns like that over the years. Dax hit him on the back line on a scramble, and we just came out, saw CD there, and then kind of behind CD, 13's hauling. He's hauling. You're like, okay, he's coming. Just finds the window, and he did a great job. Just keep running, left himself some room back there, his feet down, and just a classic MG play.
You guys did run it well, but how much is the attempts? Because you did have a lot of attempts, open up things up for the passing.
Yeah, they're going to want to stop our run game, and we were able to get some big play action passes down the field today, and they have a really good front. That front is as good as it gets. So we knew it was gonna be a tough challenge to run it, but we stuck with it, and it opened, I think, some of the deeper shot plays, the one to Noah down the middle, and other opportunities. Everything's based off the run game, and we got to keep running it.
Anybody, Tom? You're 4-0 as a starter. You're the first Cowboys quarterback to do that. First quarterback to win his first 4 starts since 2018, 2019, something like that. What's this ride like?
It's been fun. Try and enjoy it. The NFL doesn't let you enjoy it much. You got to go in, week out and play. But, the 4-0 is just, you guys saw it today, the defense and, all the breaks we catch, and, just kind of lucky. QB win stats they are what they are. It's a team game, and, it's nice having the defense have our back like that, and some special team plays, and Brett's making kicks, and we're doing just enough on offense.
You said lucky. You had some lucky. Do you feel you were lucky a couple of those interceptions, were called back because of penalties?
One was holding right away. The one to TP. We knew that. Had to get rid of that one too because we were in the end zone, and we liked the matchup. It was a good call by Kel. We had it, and then the other one, they caught us on third down. Bad decision by me, but it was lucky.
I like that. I like the man knows.
What you think about that?
I like that. The man knows who he is. He knows where his bread is buttered. Hey, we win because I'm trying not to make mistakes. We win on our defense. We win as far as being. I don't know if running the ball great, but being efficient enough to run the ball that we can hit some plays over the top. And we're having a good special teams, except for that block extra point. But our special teams is good. You listen. You have to see this is the time to have your identity. This is when the Cowboys are starting. Every team are starting to find out what their identity is, and maybe this is the Cowboys' identity. We're not going to see that too many points. We're going to win on our defense. We're going to win on special teams. We're going to run the ball good enough to try to hit some plays over the top, some chunk plays, and score when we have the opportunity to score.
Hey, I can mimic the same thing that you said. It's one of those things Cooper Rush knows. He knows what the team is, and I feel like since he's been a backup for so long, he knows the strengths and the weaknesses, and because he sees it from the sidelines every week when he's not playing. The defense, I got to give it up for the defense because the defense has kept us winning these past few games. We've given up a total of 4 touchdowns in 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 touchdowns in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
One per week.
Well, and here's another thing too. Like Cooper Rush is about to make himself like a lot of money. Like this next upcoming. Like Cooper Rush might not even be Cooper Rush might end up being a starting quarterback somewhere. Come next season. Like
you seen the league? You seen the league? It's a lot of jobs he probably can get right now.
Right. Like I was telling Barry Best, like, man, like it's not a knock on Dak. I'm not trying to knock on Dak, but I'm saying like he's figured out. He knows how to get CeeDee Lamb the ball. He knows how to throw CeeDee Lamb the ball. Like if you notice, he always throws it on his back shoulder. He knows where to put it at and how to get it there. Dak so much that ain't doing. He hadn't done it yet.
I'm not gonna say he hasn't because he has.
He has at times. But it goes back to what Kendrick, the consistency. It's consistently done. But Cooper Rush comes in here and he's consistently doing it. Cooper Rush throws a pretty football. Like right,
he does.
His passes ain't wobbly. They not all over the place. Like that mug is spiraling and it's beautiful.
When he gets the chance, when he sets his feet and gets to go,
go
through it, follow through this throw. It is you're right, Walt. It is a pretty ball he throws. It is a pretty tight spiral.
Now I want to.
Arm strength ain't there like that though, because
he can throw it. He can chunk it.
But I'm saying on those 2 PIs, I don't think on one of them or 2 of them, they were underthrown.
Yeah,
and
but
he was running when he did it.
Shams. Who's the second? Do you consider Joe Montana a top 5 quarterback of all time?
Yes, but I know where you're going with this.
Hold on, we got
he didn't have a strong arm.
Hold on, we got Tank.
It's just a testament to our work that we put in each and every week. We know what type of team we got in this locker room. It's just really about us just staying together and keep rolling.
How different is the feeling of being in this room post week 1 right now?
See, I like to shed light on our losses, but I mean, it's a part of the game. You win some, you lose some, but we get another opportunity each and every week to go out here and put our talents on display, and that's what we did tonight.
When he had 2 intentional groundings, that seems to kind of speak to him just being frazzled. Sense that your front was just keeping him constantly uncomfortable throughout the game. What was the feeling on the field like?
Yeah, I mean, we know we real up front, and that's a testament to our rush that we put on for the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, I mean, if you was quarterback, you would be a little flushed too. So.
What can you say about those interior guys, what Neville and Osa have been able to do?
Yeah, man. Our interior guys did a hell of a job today, but also like throughout their camp and throughout the season so far. I feel like they've been holding down the middle. They've been playing a hell of a job on the run, but also they still pushing the pocket for our pass rush. So much love, boys. I mean, the stats speak for itself. We got talent all over the place, and being able to put that talent on display and hold teams to less than 17 points. I'd say yes.
You guys had so many takeaways last year, 22. That feel good for you guys to take away?
Oh, it's a lot more coming. It's still early. Give us time, brother. Give us time.
You guys
yeah, but we understand like the game don't always go as you plan. So I mean, you have to prepare for the worst, but also take advantage of your opportunities when they come. Thank y'all.
Absolutely, and again, it's a part of the process, and we know, at the end of the day, every week we're just trying to make sure we're at our best. We want to compete, we want to showcase, what our defense has been putting into, in practice and showing that on the field today. And just like that, we got a good win against a good team, but we could take it in today, but tomorrow is back to work.
And the way you guys feed off each other. You got that sack early, and it just kind of seemed like everybody was building from there.
Absolutely. And the one thing I'll say, man, I love my D-line room because we're just so close. And we got just, dogs all across the border. So we know that, just like how in every game, it's those guys up front that started off. So we know we make that a point to set the tone and continue to make that push throughout the game.
You guys have only given up 1 touchdown per game so far. You're leader last year, hit 2 per game. What is the ceiling you feel like for this defensive group as a whole?
I feel like there is no ceiling. At the end of the day, we know what we got in that room. And, again, it's just an opportunity that we got to use to get that much better. And we know we're not nearly where we need to be yet, but we're getting there.
3-1. A lot of people thought the season was over when Dak went down. Here you have 3 straight wins. What can you say to the resiliency of this group?
It's a long season, but, again, we're locked in, and we know what we got to do. I'm not really supposed to be drinking this on camera. It's actually water in here. It just looks like Mountain Dew. It's just water.
Shout out to Pat Dooney from NBC5 over there doing some work, doing some good work over there.
I love Pat. Pat's so cool.
Sweet guy, very sweet guy. Money says Moda. Let's talk about no turnovers offensively the last 2 weeks and fewer penalties than last year so far. Yeah, and that's why I said the Cowboys are trending in the right direction. Like they're running the ball effectively. The defense is playing good. They're not turning the ball over. Like I can see this team being a contender next year if they just get the right playmaker. Kind of like the one they just gave away for nothing.
For a pack of chips.
Can't believe my guy Jerry let his money get mad, Kendrick.
Yeah, he broke his own cardinal rule. You never let your money get mad.
He broke his rule. I let my money get mad.
Yeah, he the one said never let your money get mad in business. He broke his own rule. So hey, but hey, you know what, Walt? There's no fear, Walt, because we got Dalton Schultz. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't have any catches for any yards today. My bad. Go ahead.
I mean, I pointed out today to Walt. We only had, I think, a total of 3 penalties, maybe. And, Moda, I do want to talk about that turnovers because, baby, it's been about 5 or 6 dropped interceptions.
Hold on, wait, no. That don't count. Are they on the record?
No,
Kendrick,
we do have to talk about them, though.
No, he threw those up because they're fake. Oh, I don't know about that. I thought you were talking about this game.
This game, they were not all free plays.
Okay, all right. But are they on the record?
You're right. They're not
They're
on the
stricken
record.
from the record book, so they didn't happen.
Okay.
Act like they didn't happen. You don't see them.
All right.
Yeah, penalties.
All right,
penalties.
Right now, Cooper Rush is undefeated, and right now he has not thrown any interceptions, and we're gonna keep going with that. We're gonna keep living. Hashtag Rush Hour. Hashtag Cooper Clutch. Hashtag Clutch Hour in the fourth quarter.
Oh God.
So on the season, we only have one turnover. On the season, we only have one turnover.
Oh, and then let me guess who that came from.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I already know who it came from.
That's right there.
No, that was Dalton Schultz.
Oh, what? No. Oh, no. Dak did throw interception.
Dak threw interception first
Dak
game.
Two.
Dalton Schultz fumbled the football game in game one.
Yeah, that's that TE1 right there. Yeah, TE1.
You guys just ain't gonna let my guy make it. Okay, Kendrick, Mr. Wise guy. You know, this offense is just clicking so well. We noticed you rolling your eyes over there when you were talking some stuff over there. They don't count if they aren't counted. Thank you, Moda. Act like they never happened. It was stricken from the record book. You never saw those interceptions happen. They don't count. Actually, 2 turnovers, 1 interception against Tampa Bay, and 1 fumble against. Yeah,
that's what.
Yeah. That's what
we're talking about.
Yeah. So I mean, like the offense is clicking right now, and like you said, bringing Dak Prescott back. Like I'm telling you, until Cooper Rush loses, you do not put Dak Prescott in. Dak Prescott, his people in his ear should be telling him, bro, do not play the game until that guy loses. Because I'm telling you right now, if Dak Prescott comes back against the Rams and he loses, oh man, you better get ready. What's Toby say? You better get the pitchforks out, everything.
They want to hear that all week on your talk shows, on the water cooler, everywhere. You're gonna hear that all week. You want controversy.
You're gonna hear pitchforks. You're gonna hear people hear about people at Dak Prescott's door, pitchforks saying, "Move out of Dallas." That's exactly what you're gonna hear. As Toby say, get the pitchforks ready. If he comes back and loses, all right, hold on. We got an interview coming up. Let's see what we got here. Who we got? Oh, double MC.
I think it's fired. I
get my job another week.
The team has responded since the injury, and either offense or defense at key parts of the game seem to make plays that kind of help shift the momentum.
Yeah, I think clearly the football team's keeping it in perspective. Clearly understanding this is a big division game. And it's just like every week. There's certain things you focus on as far as how you want to play in specific situations, and I think our players have just done a really good job of staying true to expectations of their particular role. What we're trying to do as far as running the ball, our run defense. I thought the first half, they obviously had some run production, and in the message at halftime was to pick up the run defense, and I thought our defense did a great job of that. So obviously we're keeping the point totals down, 10 points. Offense, we were able to, hit a couple big plays. And, I think we had 3 or 4 penalties, first downs, from shot plays and so forth. But, I thought we did a nice job in the first half on third down, but, not as well in the second down. So once again, you got the ebb and flow, focus and really confidence that they have in one another. It's, it's definitely building each week. And this is a very good home win for us.
Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. Initial assessment of Michael Gallup first game back made an impact with his hands, but also the 2 downfield penalties for the Commanders.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Michael. I mean, you better be on your game, particularly vertically. But it was good to get him into the flow of the rest of the offense. So it's great to have him back, and I think it's obvious what he means to us, particularly our offensive perimeter group.
Again, you fall behind for the only time. Cooper Rush leads a 75-yard touchdown drive. They score to narrow it to 5 in the third quarter. He responds with another and he did that in New York too. Just his play tonight and what he's done responding to the moment.
Yeah, definitely. I think Cooper's presence and his the way he handles the in-game adjustments is really a real positive for us. I think clearly, the way the game was called defensively, I thought they did a very good job challenging us with their run defense. They gave us, a nickel corner blitz that, we hadn't seen much of twice. That was, they hit us on that. So, in point I'm making is we got hit with some plays and, but I thought he managed the down and distances, didn't overreact to it, didn't try to force the football. And I thought he did a good job trying to stay on time for even when it was, the down and distances were lopsided at some points in that game. I mean, you think about the field position, we really didn't get it flipped there until the fourth quarter. We had to, put some heat on the punter and I was able to get, decent, because we have tremendous respect for him coming into the game. So, field position, Cooper just staying the course, defense holding the 10, a lot of good things to build off of today.
Coach Chris Hanks, Fox 4. What do you think of did you see the reaction of Gallup's teammates after his touchdown catch? And what do you think of that?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'll tell you, this, and I know I talk about the locker room and just the way these men are connected. One of the things, last night in the team meeting, the highlight just to see other players celebrate the other side of the ball. It's something that really stood out in our clips last night, and I think you obviously felt that again today. So I think it's just a reflection of the connection that this locker room has.
Coach Trevon Diggs, in training camp, you said that you expected him to make a year 2 jump. A guy with 11 picks, obviously, a lot of people are like, well, how do you do that? It looks like he's doing that now. Coverage, PBUs, tackling. Is that what you're seeing, that year 2 jump?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you're just thinking the 2 big 4th down plays. I mean, those are they're as good as turnovers. So yeah, I thought Trayvon was big today. So yeah, I think he's kind of picked up right where he left off.
Coach Stumeyer from the Horn in Austin. Cooper seems to not only doing well, reading and everything, but distributing the ball. Everybody was getting the ball today. Talk for a second about how much Cooper, looks at the different plays and looks at the different weapons that you guys have on offense.
Yeah, definitely. I think it really starts back with the plan, and he has an excellent understanding of the offense and the scheme, direction each week. And at the end of the day, ball distribution is key. You have to get the ball to your playmakers. Your perimeter players. We always talk about we got to drive faster than 55. We're looking for 55 touches, whether it's runs or catches, with our perimeter group a game. And really it's either 55, plus or, 75% of your plays, that the ball needs to be distributed. And I think he does an excellent job of that.
Bob Delgiorno from Fox Sports Radio in Texarkana. You created turnovers on defense and you didn't turn it over on offense. If you continue to do that, how important is that going to be the rest of the year if you're going to keep winning?
Oh, I mean, it's definitely real important. I mean, that formula's worked in the game of football for decades. It's definitely, most people spend a lot of time on it and emphasize it. We obviously do. So, we take the extra time during the course of the week, particularly on the Thursday practices, and do the team fundamentals. And at the end of the day, like we remind ourselves over and over again, the game is called football. It's about the ball. So it's you got to protect it. And one guy carries it, the other 10 cover it. And then, when they have it, we got 9 guys swarming to it and 2 guys containing, and we got to make sure we're, getting in position to strip it. And, obviously the turnover there in the fourth quarter was a huge play in the game.
There you go. There you
Tell me when we go back on camera and I'm stretching.
Oh, it literally just happened as soon as it literally just happened. Well, there you have it, Kendrick.
Hey, Walt, is it me or does Mike McCarthy look better with a beard?
I think he looks better with a beard. Think he looks better with a beard. Not gonna fight you.
When he shaved, like he's got a lot of going on underneath his jaw. Or something. He got a lot going on. I'm just saying. No shame. I'm just saying. He looks better with a beard.
We'd be remiss if we didn't do this post-game show and didn't show Michael Gallup some love today. We got to show MG. What's it? MG 13 some love today. As much trouble as we gave him about coming back, and having here EA run his mouth about Michael Gallup. He actually did pretty good today. Caught a touchdown. Came up with some very good pass interference plays today.
Yeah, man.
He's
Yeah, man.
slow. Yeah, me and Sham know that he's slow. He's slow. He's not fast anymore, but that's expected coming off an injury. But, you know, this dude who was guarding him, I don't know what he was worried about because I was like, Michael Gallup's not even burning you. Why are you holding him? He can't even hit a second gear on you.
I thought that was Anthony Brown switch jerseys right there. You know, I said, hey, they both wore number 3. They not the man. Hey, you know, switch teams already got traded. But no, man. Listen, he was able to. He got a touchdown pass. He would get better. I think right now he's just getting confidence in that leg. So when you have a traumatic injury like that, you're always gonna think in your back of your mind of hurting it again. Once they get out of it, get out of his subconscious, he'll be fine.
25-10. Cowboys win.
So I'm gonna pause when I say this, okay? Pause. But I like when Cooper Rush is about to go deep. So I'm gonna pause. I put pause in front of that, but I like when Cooper Rush is about to go deep. So just take that. Just take that for what it is. Don't.
My God, that you could have worded that so.
I've been sitting over here for 5 minutes trying to figure out how to work.
I like the ball. I like when Cooper Rush throws the ball deep. Maybe.
Okay.
Because
I just didn't know how. I
you
didn't know how to get myself
say that.
I didn't know how to get myself out.
I wouldn't have to say pause on that.
I know, but I just didn't know how to go with that one. I figured I'd just go for it to see what would happen afterwards, just deal with the results. But I had to put pause. I figured if I put pause at the end, I can get away with it. But you're right. I like when Cooper Rush throws the ball deep. That's where it probably what I should do.
You could. It's something about him because every time he does it, we see him gearing up.
Sham. Repeat that again.
What did I say?
Just repeat that again. You said something about the way he does it. Repeat that again.
I said it's something about the way that he gears up.
Talk about our hand motion. It's not even a 7 o'clock game in this post game show. It's just getting real X-rated at 3 o'clock.
Shut up.
Post game show is getting real X-rated at 3 o'clock.
Oh, you want to put that up, Paul?
Oh my God, Kendrick, you gotta shut up.
Well, I mean, you kind of walked into that one. You kind of deserved it.
I didn't even.
Yeah,
yeah.
You kind of walked into that. Hold on, we got Zeke. We got Zeke talking.
But it's good to go get a win at home versus a tough division opponent.
The first catch pass, 32 yards from Cooper Rush, that set things off.
I think it did. I think it was a big. Was it third down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was a big third down conversion. Kind of got the ball rolling and needed that.
And the return to Michael Gallup, he got him a touchdown on his first day of that.
Yeah, it's good to see MG come back. I think he drew a couple penalties today and scored a touchdown. So it was definitely good to see him go out there and score on his first game back.
And one last one, the defense continues to show up. They're not letting anybody get more than 19 points. And this time they held Washington down low.
Yeah. I mean, we know our defense is good. We know they're good. They're so deep on the D line. They just rotate those guys in and out, and they've been, causing opposing quarterbacks havoc. But I mean, thankful to have that good defense, and we just got to figure it out on offense so we can figure out how to close it out.
3-1, congratulations, man.
Thank you. Go Cowboys.
What did you say about the resilience last 3 games?
I think it just showed the grit, the mentality of this team. And we've had to grind it out. None of it's been pretty. But somehow we scratched the claw and found a way to get a win.
I know a lot of times.
Some people are questioning why he got an interview.
Hey, Walt.
Yeah.
Chris.
Whoa. Man of the hour. Hold on.
Are you saying keep coming to me, or is it just keep
I'm ready for whatever. So if it happens 3 times, if it happens 4 times, I'm always available. And we can keep that rolling.
not that he just played to have a touchdown.
Right.
You say that guy needs to do.
If you don't account for him, he will. He's gonna have a day. And obviously he didn't get 100 yards, but he did get a touchdown. So I'm happy for my man. Can't wait to go celebrate. It was all real. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no. It caught me by surprise because honestly, when I saw the ball thrown, I thought it was for me and it was out of my reach. And I was like, you know what, dang. And then I turned and I saw 13. I was like, oh wow. You know what I'm saying? So huge moment for us. I know he's happy right now, and I'm glad we got to share that moment. Right. And penalties, facts. So technically, he's still 100 yards and a touchdown waiting. I told you, but nah, he's a very impactful player, and everything he does, is under a microscope. And shout out to my man, he's right there.
CD.
Kendrick.
Kendrick, this is for you.
This is for you right here. Pops is not happy with the X-rated talk that's going on here. I'm coming entertains his daughter.
I'm innocent.
Hey, Mr. No, your daughter's the one saying it. I just tried to back her away from all that.
I did nothing. I made a hand gesture, and your mind is the one because it started with this one. So I just made a comment.
Started with what?
Started
with what?
This guy right here. With my Cooper Rush comment. It started with me.
So it wasn't me. I promise. I am innocent. It's Sunday. I'm a child of God.
Mr. No,
next question is, did you go to church today?
No, I did not. I had to drive an hour out here.
You let God down already today.
Yeah.
I listen to church music over here.
All right, that's the savior.
That don't count.
At least I woke up.
Did you go to church?
I drove past.
After the night you had.
I drove past it a couple.
Yeah, there you go. I drove past it. Hey, listen, Kendrick. You want to give my guy CD Lamb some love? Did you hear that interview? We ready for?
I'm ready for whatever.
We ready for whatever. We don't.
Man, get that man.
Dodger.
Yeah, man, get that man some Pizza Hut boxes or something. Good job. Good job, man. You just need to get that 100 yards.
This week?
Wow. I wasn't sure if CD Lamb could be a number one receiver that the Cowboys needed, but over the last 3 games, he's showing something. Still a long season to go. Listen, we got.
I don't know if this is me or this barbecue. Let's see if there's experiencing technical difficulties right now. I don't know. This freaking thing. Okay, people, since we have some technical difficulties right now, let's get to the scores. Halftime, Arizona 3, Carolina 10. Also, close midway through the second quarter, Denver and the Raiders are tied at 10. Also, midway through the second quarter, also exactly on Green Bay, it's up 7-3.
There we go. We're back, Kendrick.
I was doing scores and updates, man.
Good.
You keeping us up?
Way to keep the show going despite the technical difficulties.
We've now learned we need to.
We are getting ready to purchase a hotspot.
Yes, it's the Motor and Ken show.
Oh God, no.
Hey, CD Lamb has redeemed himself after that drop.
Yes.
Ever since the drop, he hasn't had another drop. He literally has caught every single thing. I think he maybe had like 5 or 6 targets today. So he caught everything in that throw that Cooper had in. CD shook the defender out, He bit him with a double move.
And that was because of Dalton Schultz made the other defender bite on him.
Yeah,
So
man.
throw that out there.
Yeah, man. He making his money, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I want to make sure I throw that out there.
Yeah.
He won money.
Yeah. He's talking about.
Yo, man.
Hey,
hold on, Chef. R.I.P. to Gavin Escobar, man. R.I.P. man. Prayers up to his family.
No, he's already gone off the screen. Yeah, he's gone off the screen.
Oh,
you like Zeke?
I love Zeke.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know that the Barry Best barbecue crew back there had a thing for Zeke. Next time he gets on the screen, we definitely have to let him know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were saying, I think you were saying, rest in peace to Gavin Escobar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tragically died last week within a rock climbing event. Man that went and became a firefighter in California. And he was only 31 and leaves behind 2 kids and a wife. So sad. I remember. Do you guys remember the one play Gavin Escobar? Maybe his highlight of his career of the flip into the end zone.
Yeah.
The flip into the end zone.
We got a message to give to Zeke to tell him to come get some barbecue next week. What? Well, this show is sponsored by Facebook, so he might see it. he might get this. He might see it. Kendrick, hold on here. Next week, I don't know if you know this or not, but we're going to be out there at the I have it right here. It's the Arbrook Bar in White Rock next weekend, and they got a beer garden over there.
I don't drink beer.
I don't hear anything else about beer, man.
Don't worry.
Remember that. Don't hear. Nah, remember that.
Not your thing. We're gonna be in Dallas next week out there at that. Hold on, let me take my glasses out because I'm about to get pretty damn passionate here about what I'm about to say. Listen, let me tell you something. Dak Prescott, if he comes back next week, I've been hearing all this chatter about that. He can't do this and he can't do that. As my uncle would say, I'm about to put my nuts in my chest right here with what I'm about to do here. Shams kind of got me fired up a couple weeks ago when she put that tattoo on the line, and I was inspired by her. And I said, you know what? I can't have Shams out here being the only person laying it on the line. So I said to myself, I need to lay something on the line. But I want to take you to something real quick, Kendrick.
Why are we watching?
I know you asked yourself, why are you watching this right now? I want to take you back to this real quick. I want people at home to see this real quick, okay? I want you to see this. Yeah. I want you to see this. Get ready, Kendrick. Yep, right there. See that right there? Boom. Touchdown, right? Touchdown. We win the game. We do this, we win. We win the game and everything, right? Or we think we win.
Didn't.
Right, we didn't win. Do you know why I showed you that play, Kendrick?
I still want to know why.
You know why I showed you that play? Because that is the last time that I consumed alcohol in my life, okay? That was the last day that I ever had alcohol. That's the last day I had a drink, a sip of liquor or beer. And thanks to Valerie Alexander, that would be Lucius Alexander's wife.
Why is Barry?
Lucius Alexander's wife from the G-Bag Nation, who's a very tough individual, might I add. But I wanted to play that because I'm going to lay it all on the line next week, Kendrick. I think you know where I'm about to go with this. Okay? If Rain Dakota Prescott comes back next week and does not give me a dub, I will drink beer live on the air for the first time in, what was that, 2015?
Yeah.
What's this year?
2014. That was 2014.
That was 2014? 2014?
Yes.
What are we in, 2022?
That's 8 years.
In 8 years, I will take my first swig. And you know what? I will get drunk on air. If Dak Prescott cannot produce me a dub, I promise you on my beautiful baby daughter, she's not a baby, my teenage daughter, if Dak Prescott does not get me a dub next week when he come back, I will drink a beer live on air for the first time in 8 years.
That's not fair because you should have done it if he wins.
Well, no. Well,
Because you're escaping it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do it this way. If they win, I'll drink the beer. If they lose, I'll get drunk.
Okay.
How's that?
Either way, you're drinking.
Either way, I'm gonna drink next. I'm laying it on the line. I'm gonna lay it on the line next week. The Rams. Oh yeah, see.
Well, we know it wouldn't have been that high of a bet if he said I'll smoke some weed because we know we do that all half most of the time.
That's a good point. I do that willingly.
Yeah,
I'll do that willingly.
Moda, no, I did not go to church today.
She drove past him.
I drove past my church.
You drove past your own church? Wow.
Yeah.
That's an hour drive. I had to leave my house by 9:45. And I was still late getting here at 11 because of traffic.
That's because of traffic. That's not her fault.
It was not my fault. It was traffic.
It's not a part of my contract, so I don't have to worry about it. So
I need to look at my contract.
Yeah, but well, now that coward EA, this is the second time we've been out here, and that coward EA didn't show up. We're in his backyard, in his hometown. Yeah, he right down the street. No excuses, right? You see your very best say he's right down the street.
He had to go do something with 1310 a ticket.
He decided it was more important to go push buttons at 1310 a ticket instead of come over here and be with us. Well, here's the thing, Kendrick. We now have a new face of. She doesn't even live out here. And
Baby, I'm the face of DFW.
Oh, the face of DFW. She now might be running the 817 because this guy who lives down the street can't even show up for his own. We're going to try to get the city to denounce him as their hero. Listen, we have a new hero.
Listen, Walt,
we have a new hero right here.
Whoa, don't get on EA. It's that one person got to cover that Ranger game today. I mean, just one.
Oh, I forgot they are still playing, huh?
What?
The Rangers, they're still losing.
No, he said he was doing the SMU game or something like that. I don't know, whatever. He said something for SMU. It doesn't matter. He's not here. He's not here to stand up for his city. That's like us going to Cedar Hill and me not be there. That's a tragedy. Cedar Hill would have me denounced as their hometown hero if I pulled a stunt like that. That's ridiculous. So here it is. We have a new face of the 817. Tarrant County, you got a queen now instead of a king. Or jabroni is what we like to refer to him as.
What's other words that we can't say on air?
Yeah, whatever it is. But Kendrick, next week in the beer garden, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one way or another.
Well.
Lose.
No,
because I really shouldn't drink beer.
You gotta go either way.
What's your preference on what? What's your preference?
I prefer to just if Dak Prescott doesn't give me a win, then I drink.
No, what's your preference of beer, man?
I don't have any preference of beer. I'm going to this brewery blind. I'm telling them, pour me up. Just give me something. Give me something. If I can get a designated, that's the thing. I had to get a designated driver if I'm going to get drunk.
She's sitting right next to you.
We have already confirmed. Look, no, the culprit is going to be there next week. That would be at Tovash 10. He's going to be in the house. He used to drink.
So how either one of y'all gonna get on?
So here's the thing. I'm supposed to be in Houston, which I'm going to go to Houston for. We have a PV versus Southern game. Shout out to PV for winning yesterday, beating Grambling. I got a funny thing that was said. So real quick, Doug Williams said, well, not even Doug Williams, Hugh Jackson is the coach, and he took off the G on their helmets because he said that they have not earned it. They have sucked so bad that they are not able to rock the G on their helmets. So we beat them down yesterday. We were up 27-0 at the half. But next week we play Southern at PV, so I'm going to that game. For you guys, I will leave at 10 o'clock in the morning to be back here at the beer gardens.
Are you coming back just to see me drunk?
I'm coming back to see you drunk.
I am putting my sobriety on the line for the Dallas Cowboys. She put her skin on the line. I can't let her go alone.
I'm not getting that tattoo.
We're still working on it. We're still working on it.
I can't find that artist.
We're gonna find somebody to come do it.
Good grief, Shane.
So we'll next week is gonna be pretty interesting, and I want to make sure. Let me put this up on the screen here where we actually gonna be at. I understand it's in the 75 and Fitzhugh area, but here's where we're gonna be at next week. The Owl House Brewery in Right Rock is where we're gonna be at next Sunday for the Rams and Cowboys game. Of course, we'll tweet out Facebook got all the information. Tweet, Instagram, TikTok, everything. We'll put it out there. But yes, next week we coming. Dallas, D-Town.
We in your city.
We coming to see you, D-Town.
Dallas Day, 3:00 game, 3:25 game of the week. Let's have everybody out, all the listeners. Who Mac Jones? I know you probably watching. Everybody.
I think he's gonna be there. I think he's already
he
playing.
said he's gonna be there to come see my beautiful face.
Yeah, your future husband.
I don't do nothing. No.
I can't. We have it confirmed already that at Tovash 10 is gonna be in the house next. Come meet Tovash. I mean, who hasn't met Tovash? Who does not want to hang around and meet Tovash?
I know Tovash like to make people drink.
Yo,
Mr. Nose, you gonna meet your future son-in-law. You just head out.
That's exactly.
Season.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's another thing. So tomorrow night we'll have a show, and then Kendrick, you know what happens in the middle of the week next week for me and you? It's time. It's time.
Yeah,
it's preseason. It's preseason. The Mavs are here.
How did y'all? And I'm here too.
Oh, Shams is in the building for Mavs season 2.
I'm just trying to figure out how he just count me out. And you know,
Sam,
I'm supposed to be
Sam, you know damn well you ain't got the patience to do all them damn games. You what gonna be doing?
I have one agenda. I'm on my one agenda.
What is it?
My agenda. Tim Hardaway agenda.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh God. Don't yeah. You got
in the building.
You got to January with that agenda. I'm gonna get them traded up out of here. That's my one goal. That's my one goal. It's not to win a championship. It's not Luka to win MVP. It's to get Tim Hardaway Jr. traded up out of here.
Bailey Zip.
Kendrick, his New Year's resolution is to get Tim Hardaway Jr. traded from the Dallas Mavericks. I can respect it. All right, so next week we'll be out at Outhouse. Come see us. We coming to see you, Dallas D-Town. 214-972.
469.
The 469. We're gonna be there. Show up and show out. Tovash is coming. You know how long it's been since we got Tovash out? Well,
you don't watch the game nowhere besides his house.
Well, he's coming out.
That's a good man, right?
Put him in a drinking situation.
He got that.
Put him in a drinking situation.
He got that good contract too, Shan. I don't know what you were doing.
Man, how about you come out the house? We're gonna revise that contract to have him out the house on Sunday.
All right, man. Hey, listen, Cowboys win 25-10. Commanders taking L. Cowboys are on a win streak.
3 games.
3-game win streak. Cooper Rush set a record. Is it the first backup quarterback with 4 wins?
First Cowboy quarterback that started to clear up.
Wow.
His first start going on. Wow.
That is pretty amazing.
Still not better than the Eagles, but wow.
Brewery and well, actually, you'll see us tomorrow night for episode of bFb, our first episode of bFb since we've been back, and then you'll see us again this week for Mavs. I think we play the Jazz or the Pacers in the preseason. Whatever, you'll see us for the Mavs preseason game.
One of them teams. Maybe it may be a Thunder. Who knows?
Oh, it is a Thunder. It is a Thunder. You're right. It is a Thunder.
How y'all don't know? Y'all want to kick me off the show for that?
It's preseason.
I just said the team Thunder.
Whatever. The Thunder.
That's why right now. That's why what we just said. That's why.
It's gonna be a short game.
Whatever.
But we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hey, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best in business. We don't see you around, and we'll see you around. We're coming to see you at our house next Sunday.